This video will reveal 8 powerful tips to make sure that your guy does not lose interest in your long distance relationship and make sure that you keep your connection with him strong. When you don't know these 8 tips, you risk him losing interest and pulling away, or making huge mistakes that actually screw up your long distance relationship without you even realizing it until it's too late. When you know these tips, you hold his interest and create a deep and lasting connection that gets better and better every day, even though you're far apart. I'm even going to share a communication secret that creates an incredibly powerful bond with him, so he feels a very deep connection with you, even though you're in a long distance relationship. So if you want to know the 5 tips to making your long distance relationship work, right? I'm ready right now in the comments while the intro plays. It's good luck. This video has been requested so many times, so I hope that you guys enjoy. But before we dive into today's video, I have a very small favor to ask. If you like this video, if you like any of my videos, or if you like anything about me, if you like what I'm wearing, if you like love advice, if you like dating advice for women, leave me a like, a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a share, subscribe, tell people all about it. I really do appreciate it, and it really helps me out a lot. How to make a long distance relationship work? Ask yourself, do I know who this guy is? So have you met him in person? Have you seen who he truly is? Don't invest in a relationship without knowing this. It could easily be some kind of a scam or something not realistic. Don't fall into the trap of thinking he's one person and then realizing he's not. Number 2, long distance love is fostered when you determine clear boundaries. So boundaries will be very important because it won't work without clearly articulated boundaries that determine what's okay in the relationship. So an example of a clear boundary is whether you guys are exclusively seeing each other or not. The expectation needs to be clear because you risk your relationship falling apart due to a miscommunication when you don't have this. Number 3, how to make a long distance relationship work. Be clear on the end goal. This is key to determining if you're going to eventually be able to align and date. It's important in a long distance relationship and something not all LDR advice covers. Are you going to create a clear path and idea of being together in the future? Is there any plan? How to make your long distance relationship work? Make a plan. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. Number 4, how to make your long distance relationship stronger? Decide how often you'll talk. It doesn't have to be super specific, but it's very important to have a clear idea of what expectations you both have. So if one person wants to talk constantly and the other doesn't, it's kind of going to be an issue when your expectations don't align. The thing is, people have this common misconception today that just because everyone has a smartphone on them at all times, that it means that they're available to respond at any moment during the day. Men and women are different. For men, it's not about how quick texting is, it's that they don't want the interruption in what they're currently doing. Men don't multitask. They like to focus on one singular thing at a time and shut out all distractions. That's the biggest reason why men don't like texting. Texting at random times throughout the day will actually create stress for him, which will lead to relationship stress. And a lot of guys are too polite to say it or feel like it's not okay for them to say it, but whether or not he says it, the rule applies to all men. Ironically, if you tell him it's okay not to reply when he's focused on something else, he's actually more likely to respond to texts in general because he doesn't feel like replying to one text obligates him to respond to a series of ongoing interruptions. So tip: touch base daily, but don't expect the constant texting. Have a general time where you both connect and make sure it's quality time. It's about quality, not quantity. If either one of you is running out of things to say or the conversation is going flat, gracefully end the conversation. Having a low quality conversation is worse than having none at all. If you don't want low quality conversations being associated with the time you spend together, that is. Number 5, give him space. Most women cheat themselves out of experiencing love because they interrupt a man's process of falling in love. Men fall in love in your absence, when they're away from you, by themselves. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, so give him space. That's where men process their emotions. Men work out their emotions in private, which is why you need to give a guy space to fall in love and stay in love with you. What do you do when you're giving him space? Well, focus on yourself and living your own happy life that you love. It's very important to give space in life. So how do you make a long distance relationship work? Space is a very big part of it. Number 6, be in a good, happy mood. When you're truly happy on the inside, it shines outward and attracts love to you, and you set the emotional tone for the relationship. So guess what will happen when you're in a good mood? He'll fall in alignment with your good mood. Don't look to your relationship as something to make you happy. Instead, look at it as something to bring happiness into, and it will reflect that happiness back to you. This is super effective. When you feel good, truly good on the inside, men really respond, and it fixes a lot of problems and prevents a lot of problems too. Men cannot get enough of the female energy they experience when you're in a good mood. In fact, it's very addicting for them, and it's a key in how to keep a man interested. By the way, if you like these tips so far, please give me a like so I know to give more tips like this. Number 7, support his drive. This is the secret to keeping a man interested in you when you support him in this specific area. Watch what gets him excited, fired up, and motivated. Watch what deflates him and kills his mood and motivation. Support what keeps his drive high and help shield him from what kills it. When a man feels like you understand what drives him, he will feel you understand him. When you support his drive, he will feel a deep connection to you like he's never experienced before with another woman. This is one of the most powerful ways to create a deep connection with him, even if you're in a long distance relationship. Number 8, make plans to meet up as much as possible. So spend as much time together as you can. Whether it's taking a surprise trip or having him visit, make an effort to see each other as much as you can. Relationships are based on spending real time together, and the quality of time you spend together is very significant. So what's your favorite long distance tip that you learned? Let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe if you want more. And don't forget to hit like, because it lets YouTube know to recommend this video to more people, which really helps me out and I greatly appreciate it. Until next time.